Hey, yo, what's up? Guess this is another random talk that I just wanted to just talk about. It's just like in the beginning of Dwayne Johnson's career, we know him as The Rock. And then I believe he wanted to branch off to do, acting. And Vince McMahon was kind of like discouraging him and telling him that he can't be. Was it him or was it Brock Lesnar? But I don't. I think like I believe I was hearing that Vince McMahon didn't want The Rock really like to branch off as an actor, but he ended up doing what he wanted to do. Now he's jumping off and he's who he is this very day. You know what I mean? And I was thinking about my man. You know what I mean? His name is Kwame Patterson, right? Now Kwame is straight out of Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I met him in here. You know what I'm saying? And I feel as though in Woodlawn, which is my area, the area I grew up in. You know what I'm saying? Quam is a legend. You know what I mean? In his own right. You know what I mean? And he kind of like a legend. You know what I'm saying? Like people that really know him, really speak highly of him and speak good. And I just hit him up on Facebook because I found out that he's in Snowfall right now. And what, yo, that's that. I love Snowfall from the very beginning. You know what I'm saying? When I first started watching it, then I started looking. Start to get a little more details, and I found out the main character Franklin is Yoruba. Now that just blew my mind. I was just like, oh my gosh, this is, Franklin blew my mind. And I just was like, oh, that's my brother now. That's all you got, you know what I'm saying? Once we start seeing our peoples and stuff like that shining in them different roles and stuff like that, I just get a different pride. So, I love Snowfall. So, I'm just sitting back and I was thinking about Quam, right? Quam Patterson. You know what I'm saying? I know Quam from way back, like 97, 98, right? Was it not? No, 96, right? Because at the time, I had just started, I was working at McDonald's, right? Up here in Woodlawn, Security Boulevard. If you know anything about Baltimore and you know about Exit 17, 695, you know what I'm saying? Security Boulevard, and you know about that Social Security. I didn't even know Social Security was like the administration for the whole nation until I seen, Die Hard, with Bruce Willis, and they was expressing themselves there at Woodlawn. So this was blowing my mind. Like, yo, I already know, Security Boulevard was Social Security Boulevard. You understand? But I'm just, you know, and now, anyway, let's get back to what I was saying. I was about to just focus off of what I was about to talk about. But anyway, so right here, I was working at McDonald's on Security Boulevard, and I ended up branching off and getting a job because my man at the time, rest in peace, Adrian Baldwin, you know what I'm saying? He the one that told me, yeah, man, that he was working at Red Lobster at the time. But Red Lobster was located uh, on Security Boulevard, but a little further down from the McDonald's, right? And we all know each other from Woodlawn because we went to Woodlawn Middle School, Woodlawn High School, and stuff like that. And we was going to the high school together. And I just happened to see Yo in the lunch line. I'm like, yo, what's up with you? Yo, I ain't seen you in years. What's going on? Yeah, I mean, where you work at? He said he work at Red Lobster. I said, yo, let me get a job. Yo say, all right. And then Yo came back like a couple weeks later, like, yo, just go up there and fill out the application, yo, you can get it. And sure enough, yo, I fill up the application, and then I met, Miss Sharon. Miss Sharon was the one that hired me, actually. Buttons put in the good word. We call him Buttons, but I ain't mean to call him Buttons because I don't want to call him no Buttons. He don't seem like a Buttons type person. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe his girlfriends used to call him Buttons, and that stuck. But he's more like Brutus or something. anyway, Adrian eventually just, put in a good word, and Miss Sharon, ended up hiring me, you know what I mean? And I became the alley coordinator. So my trainer was Kwame Patterson as an alley coordinator, you know what I'm saying? So like, whereas though Kwame was training me to be the alley coordinator along with Greg, you know what I'm saying? And Adrian was there too, because Adrian just recently just got hired too, but he put me on, you know what I mean? And we was just there as the alley coordinators, right, at the time. So whereas though Kwame was my trainer. And Kwame was nice with the alley coordinator, but he started getting older, and he eventually left being an alley coordinator and became a server. But in the midst of that, I was seeing him, you know what I'm saying? He making music, he making a lot of moves, you know what I'm saying? Because Kwame was older than us. We was still in high school. Kwame was already out of school. He had his own crib. He lived with Scola, and they had their own cribs. They was throwing parties. Matter of fact, it was Kwame who invited me to my first, just invited me to the party out the blue, like, yo, you want to come? And yeah, I came on. It was mad niggas, yo. And come to find out, it was mad people from Woodlawn, just a different side from the regular dudes that I was hanging around, but just a different branch of Woodlawn dudes, you know what I'm saying? So it's though it was just a good time during that time, you know what I'm saying? And the Kwame was in the height of all that stuff, you know what I mean? And eventually, you know what I mean, I was hanging with his main man at the time, Quill, and Travis, anyway. We was just hanging out, you know what I'm saying? We used to chill and be, and just chill, you know what I mean? But eventually, you know what I mean, Kwame stopped working at Red Lobster and started branching off doing his own thing. Next thing you know, we start seeing him in different movies, you know what I mean? They did the Charm City movie, whereas though Aquil was in the Charm City movie too, and Kwame was in there. Then I come to find out, he was really heavy into the acting thing, and I start seeing him in different movies. And eventually, when The Wire came to Baltimore, Kwame was in The Wire, you know what I'm saying? And I started seeing him in different movies, you know what I'm saying? Then Facebook got live, and I became one of his friends on Facebook. Then, really start, you know what I'm saying, posting this different things. Yeah, I would just be tripping like, yo, I really know this character. I really know this dude, you know what I'm saying? So it's though, big up the Kwame Patterson and Snowfall, you know what I'm saying? And that's all I wanted to say. Yo, watch Snowfall when it come up, the 4th season. My man Kwame is all up in there. You know what I mean? I'm going to watch it, so I'm going to be all up in there this time, yo. I love Snowfall. I've been waiting for it to come out. But now that I see that Kwame Patterson is in Snowfall, oh my gosh. You know what I mean? Big up to Kwame. That's all I wanted to say. Alright. Have a good day.
Want you to have a good day. Just have a good day. I wish you a very good day. Just have a good day. I want you to have a good day. Just have a good day. I wish you a very good day. Just have a good day. Pardon me if you choose not to acknowledge me, cause I'm not the type that give way to the fuckery. That's why some of y'all might not wanna fuck with me. Motivate like pottery, and these words I speak come from inside of me. Words for the masses to lift the economy.